In this lesson, we're going to physically split the floor's top layer, add an alternate material, and pitch the floor to a floor drain. The problem with assigning one material to an entire floor of a building is the fact that not every room is going to have the same material. I've seen people actually put a different floor in each room. Please don't do that until you see how Revit wants you to do that. The objective of this lesson is to create a tiled floor in the men's room. We'll be using a command called split face. Then we're going to pitch the floor 1 inch to a floor drain. Then we'll use a command called paint to apply the alternate material. Open the file you've been working on, or open the file called Chapter 7 and follow along. In the project browser, make sure you're under Floor Plans, Level 1. Let's zoom in on this upper area. This is the future men's room. To select a floor, let's just pick a window around this upper corner. Let's click the Filter button and click Check None. And check on only floors. Let's click OK. What we want to do now is click the button called Add Split Line. Let's zoom in here and pick a point right here to right here. Pick a point from right here to right here. Then pick a point from right here over to here. Hit Escape a couple times and we're done. You may not know it, but we just split that floor. The next thing we need to do is add a floor drain. What we want to do now is go to the Architecture tab and select the Model Line button. What we're going to do is zoom in here and we're going to draw a line in 3'6" from that back wall. Once you see 3'6" show up, pick that point, or you could have typed in 3'6". The next step is to select the floor again. Go ahead and pick a window around the floor. Go to Filter, click Check None, and let's just turn floors back on and hit OK. What we want to do now is just simply add a point. Go ahead and click on Add Point. We're going to place it right on the end of that line we just drew. Hit Escape once. You'll see that odd little icon next to your cursor. That's what we want to see. Go ahead and pick on that blue grip. Notice that you get a little blue increment. We know everything that turns blue can be edited. Go ahead and pick that. Type in -1 inch and hit Enter. If Revit gives you an error saying it can't make the floor slab, that means you typed in -1 foot. Hit Escape a couple times. We can go ahead and delete that temporary dimension line. Look at that, we just pitched our floor 1 inch. What we want to do now is apply an alternate material to this. If you go to the Modify tab, click on this little button here. It's called Paint. What we want to do is scroll all the way down to the bottom and find a material. Let's grab Tile Porcelain 4 inch. Once you see that little icon next to your cursor, you can pick this. We'll have to pick each quadrant, but that's okay. Click on Done, and we're all set. Like I always say, one of the great things about Revit is the fact that we do something once, we do it in every view. If we double click on this callout, sure enough, our floor is pitched to that floor drain up there too. One view is the same as the next.